Well, it is a picnic kind of day.
Yes, it is.
Warren said we're heading to the cabin.
Yep.
We'll be there in about a minute.
Less than
Less,
that.
probably 25 seconds. Which is awesome.
Yes.
You excited, Joe?
Yes, sir. You don't look excited.
You don't sound excited. How about you, Maria?
Yep.
You're excited?
We're here. My donut, man.
Joe is still salty about not getting donuts after church.
Yes, sir.
We said, we're doing something even better. We're having a picnic. We're gonna grill
There's
out.
turkey, 2 of them. That's a Jake.
Oh my goodness, a turkey right there.
Come on.
Are there more?
Come. I don't know. They're right where Peter and Uncle Dan were sitting.
Oh my goodness.
Gobble.
Are they done, hon?
We got 4 done.
All right, well.
Take they're on the top rack. Stay in the sun, excuse me. Wait. Cheers.
Cheers. Time to get the apple trees planted today. Warren's gonna make it work.
That's the plan.
He was looking for some tree wrap and there's just no good options.
Nope. No good
So,
options. So we got the less than good option.
less than good and gonna try to make it half as good, huh?
Yeah. Pretty much.
It looks all nice, mowed up in here.
Yeah. Not too bad, huh?
The deer flies, they are out.
Seems awfully early for deer flies, but they're out.
They're like going right up in my forehead. So we'll say apple trees 2.0.
That's the way it appears.
And this is the one that we did end up leaving for a little while because it almost looked like it was going to bud out. But no, these buds all look dead now, Warren.
Are they dead?
They're dead. Well, there we go. We got 2 new planted apple trees. Hopefully, apple trees 2.0 turn into something for us. How is that working?
Not great.
Well, maybe we can just look around at different places. Last year we planted all of these Fraser firs, and I just found one of them here. It's hard to find them because, you know, they're not that big. But anyway, that one looks like it made it. I mean, it's got some winter kill on it, but I think it's going to survive. And then on this side we have a lot. We have like probably 15 or so kind of scattered throughout this whole area. Let's see if I can find one. Ooh, okay, there's one. Yeah, there's one that's looking good. Came through the winter all right.
Put it in the fire. Put it in the fire.
Help him.
Throw it in there. Oh,
Where's the work?
I have a new sprinkler. Yeah, can I get one?
Sparkler.
It's a sparkler.
Sprinkler.
Got a new sprinkler.
Nice.
You gotta write your name. What you gonna say?
Well, it's Memorial Day. Thank you, veterans and service members, for your service to our country. We appreciate it so very much. We are getting on the road here today.
Yes,
How's everything going? We bought a bike carrier. When you have to haul 5 bikes, we have in the past used our car hauler trailer, and that it's just a lot, you know, pulling a trailer and parking and just all of that. So anyway, I done some searching and I found a lot of 4 bike carriers on Facebook Marketplace, and I was like, maybe they make a 5. And so I just did a little searching, and sure enough, we found this one. I found it on Amazon. I don't know, XP, if that's the brand or whatever. Oh yeah, it's Swag. What does that say? Swagman XP. All right, it holds 5 bikes. Warren, we got it set up a while back, at least got it put together, and then today he had to get all the bikes situated on it. He said it was quite a situation. I don't know a situation, but every bike has to be fitted. Can you see how like this one is going that direction, this one is angling that way, a couple of them are straight, just depends on the frame. This morning when we were getting bikes, when Warren was getting the bikes ready, he was airing up tires and things like that, and he noticed that. So my bike is a very, very old Trek, and it has one of those Presta stems, which is different than pretty much all the other bikes any other bike that we've ever had. It has a special adapter. Well, somehow that adapter was lost. So we had to do a little calling around, and we found out that Ace Hardware actually carries one. So they pulled it aside and put it up at the cashier, and he had to run in and pick that up. Just one little side stop. We wanted to leave at about 8 o'clock this morning. What time is it now, guys? Joe, what time is it?
9:56.
Okay, it's almost 10 o'clock right now. Only 2 hours later than, although I guess we did leave a half an hour ago because it takes us half an hour to get here. Not the worst. We're doing it. We're doing it. This bag is awfully large for just 2 little valve stems.
Yeah, it was expensive. $27 for a valve stem.
$27 for a valve stem?
Well, and they threw in the other stuff.
The watermelon licorice, the blue raspberry licorice, and the Tootsie Rolls, they were free, huh?
And the beef sticks.
Oh, and there's beef sticks. Oh my gosh. Traditional beef sticks, okay.
Yeah.
I've never had any kind of licorice like this. It'd be fun to try. And here's what he actually went in for.
Yeah, I think that was like $3.29.
Yeah, you want me to do
It's
it?
a lot of fun when it's on the rack. I like doing this. Yeah, I mean, it holds it so nice.
Can I do it? My fingers are littler. Right, well, Quick Trip didn't work. So now here we are. Well, we're back to familiar territory. Quite honestly, Warren's mad at my bike. I have those little Presta valve stems. You want to buy stock in Presta valve stems?
No.
You want to outlaw them, don't you? Okay.
Oh yeah, there's right up.
Yeah, oh my gosh,
See?
look at that. Well, the moral of the story is gas station air valve.
Suck.
Yeah, basically. On the road again. We already tried the watermelon licorice. What you guys think?
It was like a 6 or a 7.
I think it was more like a 5.
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
I'd give it a 5.
Now let's try. We still have 40 minutes on the road.
Yeah.
Blue raspberry licorice. Peter?
Thank you.
Oh, Joe, do you want to try it?
You should no.
No. Maria?
Sure.
It's definitely better. Still doesn't have that much flavor.
This is better.
This one's better.
Better.
Mm-hmm.
But it still kind of has that thing.
Tastes
where
like
it's
lemonade.
Still has that consistency where it's like, am I eating rubber?
Could I patch a tire with this?
Yeah.
This one I would actually buy again.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I would. Joe, here's some Tootsie Rolls. You guys, we made it. So we actually came down to Sauk City, and there's a trail called the Great, I always forget what it's called, the Great Sauk River Trail or the Great Sauk Bike Trail. Depending on what source I look at, it's between 10.5 and like 11.5 miles one direction, and then you basically turn around and come back. This will be the longest bike trip that we have taken with these kids, right, Warren? Because we did do a pretty long stretch of the Sparta Elroy Trail one time, but I want to say, like, when we did that, Joe was probably in a bike carrier, like a Burley or something like that. It was a long, long time ago, because he's going to be 18 this year. Warren told me to just relax, and I'm not normally a nervous person, but I'm feeling a bit nervous about this just because last year we had that accident with Joe running into the tree. Do you remember that, Joe?
No.
That was terrible. So hopefully you don't remember that either, Warren. Oh, Sam and I remember it. Well, anyway, here we go. We completely changed our plan. We're at Parfrey's Glen now. We're gonna do a hike. We've been here, at least Warren and I, we've been here twice before with kids. These kids don't seem to remember being here though. So maybe you haven't been here. You're not sure?
I don't know.
You don't know. It's a state natural area, and you like hike in. Well, we'll show you. Mosquitoes. There. Yes, Joe, we know.
You're not going, I'm going.
Woo! It has dropped like 10 degrees, and so we know we're getting closer. Uh-huh.
This is nice.
This is nice, yeah.
See that? If I was a trout, I'd live right there. It's a nice deep, get a constant flow of cold water coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Stay right there.
We're taking it in shifts.
I put that on your wrist.
Past the maintained trail part. Warren went up with Peter and Maria. Joe and I kind of stayed back, and I just let him monkey around trying to figure out a way to get across. But then Warren and Maria came back. I took Joe's shoes off, and so now he's kind of crossing back there, but
Really muddy.
Dad said he probably shouldn't go all the way. Really?
Got a beautiful brook trout here. I think it's a brook trout. He's dead.
Yeah.
Just found him in a little
Dead.
hole.
Okay, now what?
We go this way. We have to go through here.
All right, so first, I must have kids that like to take their shoes off. First, Peter goes turkey hunting. Him and Nick take their shoes off, their boots.
And Mom, just so you know, we're gonna have to climb over some really big rocks.
That's what Dad says.
I climbed in the waterfall.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like literally, like I was.
Oh, those are the boulders we're climbing over?
Yep.
A little
Okay.
bit of a hike, but I think you can do it.
Thanks. Nice. Woo, we made it.